Hey everyone, it's Adele and April from Just Say Scrap with Close to My Heart, and we are here with Technique Tuesday number 126. So today we are continuing our complete creativity journey, I guess you can call it, and we are going to show you a little bit more about the Cricut cartridge, and we're super excited to show you what we're about to make. So here we are with a blank canvas on Design Space, and we are going to go once again to Images, and then up to cartridges. We typed in Close to My Heart and went to our complete creativity. So today we are going to show you how to completely cut one of these designs. So we have decided easiest thing is going to be a card. So we're gonna click that card. At the bottom here, it shows up right there. And so insert images. And then you've got your whole card. And I'm not even going to touch anything on here, and I'm just gonna go up to Make It. And then when you get to Make It, you're gonna see that you have 8 different pages. So we're gonna set them up. It also even cuts out the card base for you, and it will cut out an envelope as well. If you don't want to, you don't have to cut out a card base because they should just be the regular card bases, right? This is a, nope, it's not. It's a 5 1/4 by 7 1/4. So we're gonna cut that out too, great. So we're gonna pick out our colors. We'll tell you exactly what colors we have, but just to show you the really pretty details of this. And during the week, you'll kind of see how we can maybe take this and do something else with it and all that jazz. But right today, we're just going to show you the super simple way of cutting out a Design Space file for the complete creativity. So the other day when we were showing you the different designs on the complete creativity, we were talking about a scoring line that the Cricut will do sometimes. So this is the section of the Cricut that we were talking about. Ooh, let there be light. This is the B side that always has your blade in it, and this is the A side, which is going to be put the score blade thingy, stylus, that's what it's called. So when my mom put it in, it pushes it down, we lock it in place, and then you pick it back up because the machine will do the scoring part for you. And then your blade is in and ready to go. So we will show you what we mean as it scores our French vanilla. Before we started, we realized that with the colors that we want to do, we didn't need the 8th matte here because we wanted to put these flowers in the same peach color that we had. So we just switched them to the two-toned mattes. And you'll see what we mean really when we do it, but I just wanted to show you that what we did was we hit these little dots and then we did move object and we picked the matte that we wanted to go to. So you can always do that if you decide that you want something's the same color instead of doing a different color on a matte. Then we're gonna go down here to continue. All right, so it connected once it turned on. We have the material set as cardstock plus. We will be doing one thing as glitter paper, so we're going to change that to glitter when we got it, but we loaded our storing stylus. We have our fine point blade in there, and now we've got to hit the load part. So we're going to go to Mom and go watch it score. And that is also basically what a score line is. So it is now scoring for the envelope. As you can see, there's a score line. It's very faint. It's hard to see a little bit on the video. But it does the scoring first, and then what it does is it cuts out the rest. So like I said, this is it creating the envelope for the card because the card is a semi-odd size, right? So that is what it is doing now. And we are almost done with the rest of it. Just so cool how this machine just knows. And remember, we are affiliates with Cricut too, so if you do not have a Cricut machine, if you don't have a Cricut machine and you would like to purchase one, if you go through our affiliate link, we would really, really appreciate it because you would be helping us as our small little business. So, ta-da! Envelope is done. On to glitter paper.
Okay, so next we have our julep glitter paper that we're going to be cutting. And before we do that, we have to make sure that we take it off from our cardstock setting, and we are going to turn this to custom. And then on our computer, it's going to ask us what setting we want to, and I will show you that. So on the computer, see it says set material. And we have glitter cardstock as our favorite because we love glitter, so we use the glitter cardstock a lot. So I'm just gonna tap on that, and it's gonna set the material, the custom material is set to glitters cardstock. And now we're good to go.
So we've been having a few camera fails lately. I don't know why that didn't record. But what I was saying when I was putting all of these together, as you can see these beautiful pieces, is the Thankful for You we have in the pomegranate, and all the outside of the flowers is the pomegranate cardstock. And what I was finding was, you see this base piece here? The broad tip glue pen, the Bonding Memories broad tip glue pen, works a lot better on gluing these pieces down first. And I found that it's a lot easier to put the pomegranate background or base outline onto the peach piece first. Then what I did was I used the Close to My Heart adhesive, because this is a dot adhesive. So if you're using it on a scrap piece of paper and then gluing on these, it leaves the excess dots on the paper, so it's a lot easier for you to then put these into their place after you have the pomegranate and the peach piece together. This is the light side of the peach that I have in between. And then I basically did the same thing for these flowers. I just matched them up. As you can see, we did one dark side peach and then 2 light peaches. And then I used the broad tip glue pen by turning over the pomegranate and only gluing around the flower and then adding the base to it. Just because that's my personal preference for glue. You can, if you really want to, use the Tombow liquid glue, but I find this kind of oozes a little bit more than the broad tip glue pen for something that's so intricate like this. So that's just my personal preference for glue for this piece. So now we will also go back and show you, this is the base of the card, but this is what the julep glitter paper looks like when we cut the base. So this is a gorgeous piece here. Like we said, we want to cut it on our the extra material, and you want to pick your glitter paper. And we find that the Cricut does cut it twice, but we usually stop it before it cuts twice because it usually does cut through completely.
Right, and it's the custom setting.
Yes, custom.
And these are the cutouts from that piece, which are, you know, regarded as like garbage, but they're not. They're
not
definitely garbage. Look how beautiful
They're definitely
these are.
garbage?
They're
That's what you
definitely
just said.
not garbage.
No, you just said they're definitely garbage.
No, they are not. Well, if I did, I meant they are definitely
Outtake.
not garbage, because look how beautiful they are.
That was an outtake. They are not garbage, no. So we've got this gorgeous piece. And we have our custom card here as well. So we weren't able to, for some reason, to find our Close to My Heart bone folder, but they are retired anyway. So if you have one, good, use it. If not, this is the Cricut scraper, which basically kind of works the exact same way. So we've got the line here. I took a picture of it and I added it in. But you've got the line there that you're going to fold on. And remember, you always want to fold it towards the wrong way. So wherever that bump is, that's what you're going to fold it towards. And I'm just going to use my scraper as a bone folder. We also do sell these on our Cricut affiliate link. So if you would like to get any of these, go for it. And then we've got our card. And while I'm at it, I'm going to fold together our envelope. So you can see all of the score lines here and do the same thing. You're going to fold it away from those lines. And now you've got your envelope that we will be gluing together. We're going to start with our base card. We have our julep piece here. We're going to do the light side of the julep because we're going to have the glitter paper, which is considered the dark side, on top of it. So I'm going to show you exactly what I mean by this glue. This I find is very easy. This is basically exactly what I did on Thankful for You. And I'm just going to go around all of those edges. And what I also like about this is once it dries, it is also repositionable. So it's a lot easier to move around if you make a mistake or don't like where it is. And when you're working with intricate pieces like this, sometimes that is actually easier and better. But it does dry really quick, so you kind of have to work fast. That's the only downside. But I guess that's also not a downside because then your things dry faster, right?
Exactly.
There we go. Perfect. Awesome. That looks really pretty. And obviously we did it tone on tone, but you don't have to do tone on tone. You can do something completely different. So, do we have our clear shimmer brush? Yes, I do. Right here. Right here. Our clear shimmer brush. So what I'm going to do is I'm actually going to go over the Thankful for You. All right, so just a little bit of shimmer really made that pop. I don't know if you can see it on the camera, but you can definitely see it from here. And as I knock over my glue, I'm going to be using my, remember the extras from last week or from Throw It Together Thursday? Just going to be using these. Remember, you can just get regular 3D foam tape or 3D dots. That also works as well. But might as well waste not, want not, right?
Exactly.
So, shaker cards have a multi-purpose. I'm going to use some of these bigger ones as well, so I don't have to waste my tiny one. All right. And I'm putting a few more on the background. Usually I don't put that many, but I'm doing that because it is on glitter paper. So another way to actually ensure that these things will stick onto the glitter paper is once I take all these pieces off, I'm going to put a little dot of liquid glass on the back of each of them as well, just to give it that extra hold. Because you don't want it falling off when the person you give it to opens it up, yeah. But that's just because the glitter paper is so glittery that I just like to give it a little bit of an extra stick. And I find that this really works well once you just put a little dot of liquid glass on there. If you ever wonder what I'm reaching up to, it's our Workspace Wonder. So if you haven't seen our video on that, you should really go check it out because our Workspace Wonder is wonderful.
And everything is right at your fingertips.
It is. That is what I'm always reaching up to. But maybe we'll do another video on how we have it in the basement. But all right. Ooh, got a little extra glue on there. Wiped it off. And now that is really pretty and popped up and on our card. So now we just got to add in our flowers.
We love our shimmer and our glitter.
And we definitely do. We are glitter girls. So this is going to be for my grandmother for Mother's Day. So that's what we've decided to do. And something really cool that you can do is for the inside, you can even add something like this. Now we've added our own little personal touch to the inside. And those scraps are now being made useful into something beautiful. So that is our card. And this, remember, we did not design this at all. This is completely from the Complete Creativity cartridge. None of this was our design. Like, this is what Close to My Heart has gifted to you. And to put the envelope together, I always use liquid glass because it is such a stronger glue.
And you will be mailing most of these. So.
Yes. Especially if you're making cards, you're going to be mailing them. But just putting a little bit of liquid glass on this, just so it holds. Don't need too much because you don't want it overflowing into the middle and then sealing your envelope closed. That would not be good. But gluing that together. Remember, liquid glass holds pretty quick, so you don't need to press too much. You still need to let it dry a little bit, but there's your envelope. And if you even wanted, you could add something small to the outside too. Especially if you're handing it to somebody,
yes,
you can use that as like a closure or something, or under their name on the side.
And you could probably use
that.
You could probably use the broad tip glue pen as your sealer for the card,
yes,
because it is repositionable once it dries.
That is true.
So,
and then that just slips right into there. And we have literally just created a whole entire card, including its envelope, just through the Complete Creativity. And that's Technique Tuesday. Thank you for watching. We hope you enjoyed. This is an absolutely gorgeous card. So we really hope that you enjoyed us making it. And that is, in fact, sangria, not pomegranate. Pomegranate is way retired.
yes.
I don't know why I have pomegranate on the brain.
And
but
I didn't pick it up either.
Yeah. So, excuse my flaw there, or mistake, whatever it was. But that is sangria. It's sangria, peach, and julep that we did use. And the glitter paper, which is the color of the year. So, very, very pretty. Also, If you forgot how to get the Complete Creativity cartridge, remember you have to go to adeleveobeiser.closetomyheart.com, scroll all the way down that page, and make sure you click the Cricut icon, and it will bring you right to the cartridges on that page. So remember, if you're purchasing anything from Cricut, please do that for us because you're going to help our tiny little business with our affiliate link. And our weekends are out there as well, so we've had a lot of questions about them. So make sure you get your registration in before they fill up, and we can't wait to see you in June. I guess we'll see you next Tuesday as well. Bye!
Bye.
Cookie Monster.
No,
Cookie Monster.
I don't know what you're talking about.
Eat the cookies.
I see you.
So we have talked about the other day designs that you have a scoring line on. Scoring. 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 Score.
Ing.
Score.
Ing.
Score.
Ing. Score. Ing. Score.
We are connecting to our...
We have to turn the machine on first.
Oh, that would help us, wouldn't it?